2023 was an utter disaster for the HARKLS, and now 2024 isn't looking any better. According to one royal expert, there is a bomb that's going to detonate on Harry and Meghan sometime in the spring of 2024. So what exactly could this explosive revelation be? Greetings, my friends. Welcome back. It's only the beginning of January 2024, and we aren't even halfway through the month yet. But it already appears like this year will be even worse for Meghan and Harry than 2023 was, if you can believe it. And that says a lot considering everything that went down with Harry and Meghan last year. At this point, I don't think anyone is wondering if Harry and Meghan can turn their ship around and fix things. Now we're just waiting to see how much lower things will sink for them. We know that Meghan at least glances at every single article written about her. She can't resist. As a narcissist, Meghan is delighted as long as she sees her name in headlines, whether it's positive or negative press. But these days, folks, she's getting slammed with so much bad publicity that even she must want a respite. For example, we got this headline from GB News. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have failed in Hollywood as couples scramble for new deals. The use of the word scrambling says it all. Nobody wants to be portrayed as desperate and scrambling for opportunities, but that's precisely what Meghan and Harry are doing. No matter how you look at it, the truth is apparent. Harry and Meghan are facing a very real and urgent problem right now. They're running out of money. And let's remember, their lavish lifestyle doesn't come cheap. Meghan has to have the most expensive, ill-fitting designer clothes money can buy. They have to jet set everywhere on private planes. Their security costs a fortune. They have to pay the mortgage on that mansion they supposedly live in. They need nannies for those invisible kids, and who knows what else. Oh right, Harry's drug addiction is also a problem that needs funding. To be fair, it's mostly Meghan rather than Harry who is guilty of this frivolous spending. I think if Harry had his way, or a less malicious and more supportive wife, he could actually do good work for the charities he's involved with, especially the Invictus Games. But with Meghan around, no chance, because as we all know, Meghan demands that everything be about her all the time. As long as the great and marvelous Meghan Markle is present, nobody else deserves any attention. Tom Bower went on to say they have failed in Hollywood, and he claims that Meghan is desperate to get back in the spotlight. That's very believable. Meghan is desperate to find a new role, which could explain why she's been so silent recently. And Bower suggested to Closer magazine that this desperation will only intensify in 2024. I believe he's spot on about that. There are few things more dangerous than a narcissist with nothing left to lose. And that's exactly the situation we're looking at with Meghan Markle now. And it's not just Tom Bower saying this. Lady C also spoke with GB News host Mark Dolan about Meghan Markle's circumstances, including Meghan and Harry being mocked at the Golden Globes. Here's what she had to say. Mark Dolan asked her, "How much worse could things get for the couple, Lady Colin Campbell?" She replied, "I can assure you they are going to get a great deal worse. Just wait until springtime. They have a real explosive surprise coming their way. I think they will be completely exposed before summer. Let's just say that. I believe they will be in such deep trouble, it's going to be beyond anything we can envision. The chickens are coming home to roost in a monumental way. Of course we'll have to wait and see. And I think Lady C is absolutely correct. I believe there are few things more hazardous than a narcissist with nothing left to lose. And that's precisely the circumstance Meghan Markle finds herself in right now. I wish Lady C would share some more details, but I understand she likely can't due to her own reasons. So naturally I'm wondering, what is this bomb that's going to detonate? According to some Reddit users, this could have to do with Meghan and Harry using bots and fake accounts to try to disparage the royal family, especially Prince William and Princess Catherine. I'm certain they're guilty of this. I've never believed they have as many real supporters as it seems on social media. You've got all these unhinged suckers online defending the HARKLS and trash-talking the royals, particularly Prince William and Princess Catherine. I've always been skeptical that there could legitimately be that many people obsessed with Meghan who would turn their anger on the widely beloved Princess Catherine, it just never rang true to me. Another theory being discussed is that this might have to do with super injunctions that are protecting Meghan's fake pregnancies. That could certainly be it. We know Meghan did not actually carry those children. At minimum, they used surrogates, or the entire tale is fabricated. Either way, Meghan never birthed those babies herself. Even her own father said she had a hysterectomy in her 20s. We saw the proof, that baby bump tumbling down to her knees. I cannot believe the charade has continued this long. So perhaps when a super injunction gets lifted, the truth can finally emerge about the invisible children. That would undoubtedly be disastrous for Harry and Meghan. Of course, another possibility is that someone who has been unable to speak freely about Meghan thanks to a non-disclosure agreement might finally be able to talk if their NDA expires. This could pertain to Meghan's bullying behavior when she was a working royal. Maybe one of those poor employees she mistreated so horribly has been forced into silence by an NDA until now. But perhaps the NDA is about to end, freeing them to share their traumatic experiences. I certainly hope so. I feel terrible about what those people had to endure at the hands of that wicked woman. Harry and Meghan have had endless opportunities to give their side of the story. It's only fair that we finally get to hear other perspectives too. Now, other obvious possibilities could be that the titles are finally going to be stripped. But I don't know, I kind of doubt that's going to be it, because the way Lady C described it, with her inside knowledge about who is going to drop the bomb, it makes me think no. As I understand it, removing the titles would require an act of Parliament, and I'm not sure Lady C would have access to that sort of information. She's got insider access to royal gossip for sure, but matters involving Parliament, probably not. Now another thing, of course, could be that Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet may have their Prince and Princess titles revoked. That is something Lady C could potentially know about, if she has confirmation that the kids don't really exist, or at least didn't come from Meghan's womb. Another possibility is we're going to learn some new shady information about Meghan and Harry's finances. They've done some very sketchy stuff ever since leaving their roles as senior working royals. I suspect there is some seriously dubious activity going on with their HARKLS Foundation. To be blunt, folks, I don't think it's a real charity at all. I believe it's a money laundering operation. I wouldn't be surprised if Harry and Meghan have been helping some wealthy and influential people clean their dirty money by funneling it through HARKLS. Harry and Meghan are so unprincipled and unscrupulous. They would have zero qualms assisting someone with illegal activities. None whatsoever. Now, a short disclaimer. Lady C has hinted before that something big was coming out in the spring, and in the past it hasn't always panned out. But again, Lady C did accurately predict the Queen's failing health and upcoming passing before it happened. So sometimes she's dead on and other times not so much. It's still a story worth watching, because I believe the consequences are going to keep coming for Harry and Meghan in all kinds of ways. So what bomb do you think is going to blow up right in the HARKLS faces this spring of 2024? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to like and share it with anyone else who would appreciate it too. If you haven't already subscribed, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a happy and healthy start to 2024. Wishing you all the best in the new year. Let's hope it's an improvement over 2023 for all of us. Thanks again for watching.